What's up, everybody? It's the 10th of March on a Friday at 3:06 in the afternoon. It is 41% humidity, 18 degrees outside, inside, and 95 inside. Blah, 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 blah. I wouldn't make a good auctioneer now, would I? Look at the table, huh? Or the speaker, huh? Oh my God, huh? Look. Oh, I shouldn't have got so close. Now it looks dusty. I dusted it. I did dust it. You see? I told you I listen to you guys. Not very well, but I do listen to you. Mind you, that was the only thing I dusted. That's not what I do. But anyways. So yeah, I actually, this is kind of a side thing, but I actually got a complete refund for my Hubsan 502S drone. I was actually kind of surprised. I didn't intend to get a refund, but what happened, I made that video, do not buy from Geek Buying, which I'll stand by. Actually, I think I might make another one, to be honest, but that's a different story. But yeah, so I did that video. Somebody from the company contacted me, said, yeah, we'll fix it for you, and sent me a refund. Unfortunately, the refund isn't what I wanted. What I wanted was a working 502S. Not a broken one, but I mean, now I have a broken one that I can at least somewhat fix. I don't know how to fix the follow me function. The camera zoom, or you know, the focus, I can fix that for sure. But the follow me feature, when I turn it on, it turns away from me like that. I'm not really sure how to do that. I'm sure it's probably just a sensor that I have to like move inside the drone. It's like cockeyed or something, but I don't know. I don't know exactly how that shit works. But anyways, that was a good note. But yeah, the main thing I was going to say in this video, holy fuck, do I ever have a hard time finding competent people and doing anything. Maybe it's me, like maybe I have some kind of weird curse that I should just do everything myself because everybody I fucking deal with is incompetent lackeys. But so, I mean, there's so much shit I can go on about with this, but most recently I went to have my taxes done. Now, I haven't done my taxes in years. The government owes me money, so I haven't really bothered with them. I knew that it was basically just money in the bank, but the girlfriend wanted to get the taxes done and everything, get everything all caught up, so I said, fine, I'll do it. Now, she had done her taxes with this same guy for years. She said he's great, so sure, let's go there. I didn't really want to do them myself. I can do them myself, I just don't like to. It's a pain in the ass, it takes forever. Mind you, I've never e-filed. Probably that's what I'm going to do in the future, but we'll see. Anyways, so I go in. It's all good. He says, yeah, come back a couple hours. He says, yeah, you're going to get a big fistful of money. I'm like, fucking sweet. Then he's like, oh, and then he wanted to enter our information before we left because he was quite a ways from where we are, which is good. I mean, I really appreciated that because he fucked up. Well, he didn't know that at the time, but yeah, so he called me in and he said, yeah, there's some issue that your taxes have already been filed, or these years have already been filed. Weird. I mean, I never filed my taxes before, you know, since 2012, so who the fuck did that? It wasn't me. So he said, well, maybe it was the government. They do that from time to time for whatever reason. Well, that was kind of strange, but it was like, yeah, whatever. Anyways, I couldn't get a hold of him. It was a Saturday, so I waited till Monday. I called into the revenue agency there, Canada Revenue, CRA they call it, and I asked them, what's going on with my account? You know, I got these previous returns that are supposedly already been submitted, so I was just trying to figure out what's going on. She looked at my account. She said, I don't know what you're talking about. Probably the tax guy had made a mistake, and I got her to double check. She said, no, everything's fine, your taxes should be ready to go, you just got to get them done. I was like, weird. So he had given me the paperwork. Oh right, when he couldn't process my taxes, I forgot, he did give my money back, which was good. I mean, I'd be pissed obviously if he didn't, but he gave me the paperwork that he had done. Technically, I probably could have done it myself at that point, just went online and e-filed or whatever, but whatever. I wasn't doing that shit. Sorry, I was looking up my nose, I know. But, so, short story long, ended up that he fucked up. He put my social insurance card number in wrong. He put the girlfriend's social insurance card on my return. He also had my birthday wrong. When I first went in and talked to him, I noticed that, and I pointed it out, and he fixed that. But we ended up, since we figured out what was wrong, the girlfriend messaged him, got a hold of him. He felt really bad about it, was really sorry for it, and he redid the taxes all for me and dropped about $10 off each return, or maybe a bit better. So that was pretty sweet. At least he gave me a discount. I didn't expect them for free. I mean, it took him his time and money to do it twice, so I can't really ask for them for free. You know, it's a little much. I mean, you know, the guy's trying to make a living, and I understand that. But, you know, I don't even think it was his fault. Like, this guy doesn't usually make that. That's a silly, you know, kind of amateur mistake for that kind of guy. But I seem to be plagued by that shit, don't I? So, yeah, you got this guy, and then you remember the oil guy. He left the cap off my fucking oil tank. Well, that's kind of a fucking amateur move. Speaking of the oil tank, when we had the oil tank installed, they leveled it with gravel on a paved driveway. My fingerprints all over the house, etc., etc. There's a couple other issues. Anyways, I wasn't happy with that. What other times? Let's see. I got my truck fixed that time. You might remember that video. I was all fucking wound up and pissed off, and freaking out about all kinds of shit. Because my truck was broken because I had somebody else fix it. And what they fixed, I don't know how they fucked it up, but they fucked it up. That or the part they used fucked up. I don't know what fucked up, but something fucked up, and I didn't do it, and it pissed me off. Or my old tractor tire. You guys remember my tractor tire? I had to take that to 2 different places before I figured out I had to do that one myself. So, yeah. I gotta stop taking my shit to people and expecting them to fix it or something. Or like, you know, can't I find a fucking competent professional anywhere? Like, what the fuck? Seriously, tax guys, oil guys, mechanics, like, I'm running out of fucking trades here, you know. Luckily, I haven't had a plumber in here. I'm sure I wouldn't have much of good to say about him. Now, there is a little bit, I guess, where I'm a little more anal, I guess, than some people in some respects like that. One, because I know what I'm talking about and I know what I'm doing when it comes to that shit, and a lot of people don't. But I used to inspect that kind of stuff when I was living in the city and I was doing building maintenance and HVAC work. A big part of my job was going after a contractor had done their job and making sure their job was done right and they cleaned up their mess and blah, blah, blah. Well, quite often they'd fuck up. And lost my train of thought. But yeah, they'd often fuck up, and I'd have to tell the boss, and then the boss would have to call them back, and then I'd have to go down and meet them, and they'd have to fix it right, and they didn't like me because I'd always catch them, and, you know, but that's what my job was, so that's what the fuck I did, right? But yeah, it's hard as fuck to find help these days. Competent, it would be nice, but like, I think I have a curse, guys. I do. I think I have the curse of cowlick. See? Look like I got licked by a cow. A couple of them by the looks of this hair. Holy fuck, man. I need a haircut. Like, yesterday. But it's too cold outside. I don't cut my hair yet. But yeah, I wish I could really find some fucking competent people. Like, you think you'd throw money at people, they'd be halfway good at something. Some of them. One of them. Any of them. Fuck. Every time it seems I go to pay somebody to do something for me anymore, they fucking are idiots or they screw me or whatever. Fuck the... So, I've, you know, coming close to 40, now I've realized there ain't professionals out there. There's fucking some people that wing it good and some people that wing it bad. Everybody's winging it. Nobody's as good as they say they are, including me. I'll admit that, but a lot of people won't. But, you know, it's the way it is. Everybody's just kind of winging it, and that's, you know, one of the things that's scary about this world. Nobody knows what they're actually doing. They just say they do. But anyways, guys, I just thought I'd let you know. What are your take on it? Like, what's your take on it? You guys, I'm sure I'm not the only one that has these kind of issues. Maybe I have them more than most people. I don't know. But, you know, there must be some of you guys that got some good stories. You know, let me know in the comments there. I'm sure there's probably some better crazy stories that you guys could tell me than my stories, but who knows? Maybe I'm just that lucky. Yay!